All right, mathematicians, pause the video for a second and read the situation, and let's make sure that you understand what is happening in this situation, and then restart the video once you've got it. All right, so now that you have digested the situation, I'm going to point out a couple of key factors. So first of all, that $475 that she started with, remember in math, that's what we call your initial amount. So that's how much she started with. And then the next important piece of information is the fact that she is going to deposit $125. So when you're depositing something into an account, you're adding it. So that is $125 that is being added. And it says that you're adding it every week. So remember that word every implies that you're going to multiply. And that $1.25 per week is your rate of change, because her account is changing by $125 every single week. So now for question A, how much would be in the account after 3 weeks? So we need to take that $475 that she started with plus $125, and we're going to multiply it by 3 because it says 3 weeks. So if I use my calculator, which I'm allowed to use, that means $850 is what she will have at the end of 3 weeks. So my personal opinion is that it's easier to do B if we do C first. So I'm going to zoom in here on C and do C first and then come back to it. So, hi people at home.
Happy well.
So because this is an equation, that means we're going to use an equal sign. And it's asking us to represent the relationship above. So that's going to be 475 plus 125. Where did I get that 475 and that 125 from? Remember, this is my initial value plus 125 is my rate of change. And we need to multiply it by the number of weeks. Now, in this equation, they didn't give me a number. Now, up here, I have a 3, but they didn't give me a number down here. So what do we use when we don't know what number to use? We are going to use a variable, and in this case, I'm going to use x. It really doesn't matter what variable you use, but you're going to see why I asked you to use x in just 1 second. And then we do have another amount in here that we need to take care of. That is the dollar amount in her account. So we don't know how much that is either. Since we don't know how many weeks she's been saving, we also don't know how many dollars she has in her account. So we are going to use another variable to represent that. So that is going to be equal to y. So for part C, you should have the equation 475 plus 125x is equal to y. And now that I have that equation, I'm going to use it and go back to answer B. So I brought my equation up, and what I'm going to do is it's asking how long will it take before she has $1,350. So I'm going to replace that y, see ya, with $1,350. Don't forget, guys. Now, a lot of you guys who had a really good 8th grade math experience probably know how to solve this equation for x. But if you don't remember, that is okay too. We are going to review that in our next class period, but I'm going to show you how to use a pretty cool tool in order to be able to figure out what x is equal to. And I'm going to do that by looking ahead and seeing where it says graph your equation. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to graph this equation.